All right, so in these notes we're going to talk about converting ratios to percentages and percentages to ratios. These are the MedBio Math notes. These are the second notes of your year for the table of contents. And they were given on 9-4. So converting ratios to percentages involves two steps. Remember that this step we are going from ratio to percentage. If you are told that 1 in 12 people like coconut ice cream, as our example, the two steps look like this. Step 1, you change 1 out of 12 to 1 over 12. And when you divide 1 by 12, you get a result of 0.0833. Remember, at any point in time, if I'm going too fast and you want to write these down, which you should, you can always pause my recording and start again when you've caught up. Step number 2, that's just signifying that it is 1 divided by 12. Step number 2, you multiply 0.0833 by 100 to make it a percentage, and you get 8.33%. So that is how you convert a ratio to a percentage. Example 2, we're going to convert a percentage to a ratio. As I imagine you can guess, 8.33% is going to work out to be 1 in 12 because we're using the same numbers. But I'd like to demonstrate how we would get that had you not just seen this example done. So if you're told that 8.33% of people watch 5 or more hours of TV a day, we are going to look at this percentage as being the same as 100 over 8.33. So to convert it to a ratio, you take the percentage number and you divide 100 by that percentage number, 8.33. When we do that, we get 12. Ratios are always written as 1 in something. So when we divide 100 by our percentage and get 12, our ratio is 1 in 12 people watch 5 or more hours of television a day. The 1 is always there. The 12 is what we calculate. All right, next up we're going to talk about converting from Fahrenheit to Celsius, Celsius to Fahrenheit. If we are given Fahrenheit, we use the equation F minus 32 multiplied by 5 divided by 9. Remember PEMDAS, you have to do this in order for it to come out well. So we'll take our 98 degrees. We'll subtract 32 from it. And we get 66. So that's our first step, Fahrenheit minus 32 degrees. Next, I'm changing it to green so you can see where I'm doing it. Then we multiply that by 5 from our equation, and we'll get 330. Lastly, we divide by 9. We get 36 degrees Celsius. Final answer. If you're given Celsius and need to go to Fahrenheit, the equation is the exact opposite in a sense. Rather than multiplying by the fraction at the end, you multiply by the fraction first. The fraction is flipped, and rather than subtracting 32, you add 32. So it is the exact opposite equation in a sense. If we start with 37 degrees Celsius and we want to go to Fahrenheit, we'll multiply by 9, we'll divide by 5, then we'll add 32. So 37 degrees Celsius multiplied by 9 is 333. Then we'll divide by 5 and get 66.6. Then we'll add 32 and get 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Final answer. That is the math you will be responsible for the quiz. The only other thing you'll need to be able to do is to manipulate the metric system to convert from meters to kilometers or hectometers to decimeters or something like that. Come in if you have any questions. Thanks very much.